Hello! So, I'm back with none other than...
Hello.
Oh my god! So I'm back with my mother, the one and only, Renee. Yeah, so I thought for today it would be fun to both go through and answer Buzzfeed quizzes and just see our results. We're very different people, and so we've done this in the past where we just, I've had them pulled up on my phone, and just for the fun of it, I've asked her what her responses would be, and they're always very different from mine. So, we're just gonna see what the results are and see how different we really are and what we think about, how differently we think about things. Office quiz. You watched The Office.
Yeah.
I watched The Office.
A long time ago.
When it was on TV, because I'm old. But then I rewatched it on Netflix anyway. But yeah, you watched it. Okay, let's take this one. Do you remember all the villains? All the unpopular opinions?
I remember some of it.
Alright, so Pam and Michael should have ended up together. They knew everything about each other and got along so well. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
That is...
He had no respect for him at all.
Disgusting! Disgusting. And the thing is, the only time when they had any kind of good relationship, it was like a fatherly-daughterly relationship, which is nasty if you're trying to put them together. Ew.
Okay, in real life though, he's hot.
Okay, the thing is...
type.
Oh my god, he's sweet, he's shaking.
You don't know what to say, do you?
Here's the deal. No. I would agree with that. Steve Carell in The Office, in the years when he was playing Michael Scott in Office, no, that ain't it, sis.
Well, not that personality.
But no, not the personality, but his look then. It wasn't it. But now, beautiful boy era Steve Carell,
Yeah, everything else is hot.
that touch of gray, that silver fox.
Just saying.
So we're gonna go with disagree, because that's disgusting. Yeah. Okay, all you people, you 4% of people who said agree, you guys are nasty and you need to learn some stuff. Okay. Aaron was basically just Kelly Kapoor without any substance.
I don't even know what that means.
You know Kelly Kapoor,
No.
the hottest girl in The Office. Okay, it's Mindy Kaling.
Okay.
Remember, she played Kelly. She was really into being hot and was obsessed with Ryan.
Well, I need a picture. Oh, Mindy. Why do you say she's the hottest one in the office?
Because
she's the funny one.
Mom, that's literally the thing she says. What does she say? Once to Rashida Jones, she goes, "I'm officially the hottest girl in the office," or something.
Okay, yeah.
She's hilarious. I love her. Okay, so back to the question. Aaron was basically just Kelly Kapoor without any substance.
Erin was so shy, I guess I don't even really remember her very much.
Yeah. I'm gonna disagree really hard because, first of all, you're grouping women. Everyone's different, They each have their own qualities that are special to them and make them unique.
True.
And they're also so different too. How can you even group them? Erin is sweet and kind of quirky, a little bit airheaded, but has a good heart. Kelly is maybe the opposite of all of those things, but a legend nonetheless.
In a different way.
She's an icon.
So
we're gonna say
disagree.
Disagree.
We both disagree.
Okay. People agree. You're wrong. Anyway, okay, Jan Levinson might have been harsh at times, but was the most relatable character on the show.
I don't know. I get kind of the business side of it.
I'm gonna say at times she was more relatable. She's more relatable than some of the characters, but in other times no.
Okay, well here's what's relatable for a lot of women. They're really strong professionally and smart professionally, and they make horrible choices in their personal lives. That part is relatable.
You relate to any of that, Renee?
I definitely relate to that.
Woo! Okay. But yeah, think about dinner party.
Yeah.
how insane they are, like her and Michael. Okay, but the point
there's
is,
a lot of crazy going on.
I don't think she was the most relatable. But so do you want to say agree or disagree?
Oh, how the question made again? Oh, the most relatable?
Yeah, she's not the most relatable.
No, she's a little crazy. Disagree. You know, you and I are agreeing on all these so far.
Yeah, it won't be that way soon. Don't worry. Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration and Phyllis were the show's best couple, not Jim and Pam.
Oh, no, I'm a fan of Jim and Pam.
Okay.
I was always ready for that.
Okay. No.
Cute.
Jim and Pam, who doesn't love them? But I have never seen such unwavering love and support like I saw between Phyllis and Bob Vance of Vance Refrigeration.
I like Phyllis. I don't remember Bob.
Mom! Oh my
How much
god.
love could that be?
No! He
I know
literally was
Phyllis.
obsessed with her.
Oh,
Like,
cute.
supported her to everything. That's the relationship we should all be striving for, ladies. I'm serious.
Working on that.
Iconic. We love that. Find love later in life. Who cares? That's
Take
fine.
your time.
You don't have to be like 23 and get married. I mean,
You should
if
not.
you do, good for you. That's cool. But
Take your time.
learn some things. Grow a little bit. Okay, so agree or disagree?
Okay, so you. Okay, I think you agree and I disagree on
Yeah.
that one. Okay, alright.
Okay, I'm gonna say agree. Wow.
Ooh, the disagrees had it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kelly and Andy could have been a power couple.
Oh my
They're both annoying and over the top, but would have complimented each other nicely.
No, they would drive each other crazy.
Okay, that's actually interesting. I've never heard this like theory. I feel like, okay, it could either be super powerful or like so chaotic.
She would run right over him.
The thing is, like, I feel like they would try to outdo each other all the time, like with like musicals and like singing numbers and just like crazy stuff. That it would like become a competition. Like Kelly just needs some arm candy to like look nice next to her, but it's all about her. You know what I mean? And the same thing kind of with,
They both need somebody
Andy.
different than themselves to compliment them.
yeah, somebody that will like let them be the star.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But can you imagine how chaotic they dated? That's actually something I kind of want to see.
Too chaotic. Well, for you, do you need somebody super creative like you, or do you want
No.
somebody more stable? See, that's the offset.
I think it'd be fun. Long term, no. So are you saying disagree? Bit of powerful, but they're both annoying.
Disagree.
Okay.
Disagrees have it.
Okay, sorry, my dog's barking again. Toby was constantly misunderstood and treated unfairly. He was only just trying to do his job.
He was a sour guy, right?
What is a sour guy? What does that mean?
He's always in a bad mood and self-centered and, right?
I don't think
Negative.
Negative, but not. I don't think he was self-centered. He's HR, remember? And he was just like constantly being like, Michael, that's inappropriate.
Oh, well, yeah, Michael was always inappropriate.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm gonna say agree. Because I get that he was like maybe depressed the whole time, which is kind of sad, but also like, I get it.
It's a tough job with Michael.
Yeah, I'm not trying to,
Okay, I'll say agree.
I'm not trying to break any HR codes at work. So we're gonna say agree. The best seasons of the series were the ones without Michael Scott.
Oh no, disagree.
Okay,
He's my guy.
so I would also disagree, but that doesn't mean Michael didn't make me severely uncomfortable maybe every episode.
Yeah, that was his job.
Right. However, when he was gone, we had a plethora of wild, charismatic bosses. Like, what can I say? D'Angelo Vickers. Will Ferrell's worst role.
I don't remember any of this.
Really?
Yeah.
They had the woman, I can't remember her name. Robert California. Okay, the episode with Robert California where they go swimming at his pool at his house. That thing, I don't know. I got weird vibes during that episode. And obviously Kathy Bates is like the best person of all time. Like that's who I aspire to be, is Kathy Bates with the 2 Great Danes. Like that's literally what I want to be. Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna say disagree.
yeah, I would agree with that.
Like,
Yeah, see, okay. Pam should have left Jim and gone together with the Brian. Okay, that one's written incorrectly.
Brian, the boom mic
The
guy.
boom mic guy. He clearly cared about her more than Jim did.
No, I want her with Jim.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand. Like, he was nice, but the thing is, it's like she had much more history with Jim. And I don't think he really ever like fucked up.
Jim?
Yeah,
He didn't. No, he just was
their timing was bad,
right.
but I don't
But he
think
always cared about her. Even
Yeah.
never mean to her.
I don't think he did anything like explicitly wrong that I can remember. Like it was just weird timing when she was like with Roy and he was like
engaged with some guy in the
well, with a
warehouse?
warehouse guy Roy who was like the worst. Who they were engaged for like 3 years or something because he kept putting off the wedding.
Oh, relatable.
Anyway, and then she finally broke it off with him. But then Jim was like dating Rashida Jones, this character, I don't remember her name. But yeah, so their timing was bad, but it's not like Jim didn't care about her. He was the right person. Yeah.
Oh, hate her. I hate Angela.
Angela was the office bully and she had 0 redeeming qualities.
Agree. I can't stand her. Judgmental and pushing her own values on everybody else when it should be up to them to decide who they're gonna be. It's the nicest way I can say that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have anything else to add really. I kind of agree with that. Like, I can tell you, she seems really nice in real life. I've listened to like some podcasts and she seems really cool. The character is kind of the worst. However, I do think she compliments Dwight very well.
Yeah.
They go together.
Yeah, definitely.
But we're gonna say, yeah, 0 redeeming qualities. Sorry, Angela. Jim was the villain of the series. He was always being mean to Dwight, who was just trying to get his work done.
No, that was hilarious. All
Okay.
pranks.
I don't think he was the villain, but I do think he took it too far sometimes.
He did, but Dwight, I don't know. Dwight was so clueless about how to relate to people and wrapped up in himself.
Yeah.
It was humorous. It was kind of mean, I guess, but it was,
Yeah, there were some that were just like straight up mean, like some pranks he did, but as an overall, I don't think he was the villain. I don't know who would really be the villain of the show. There was obviously like people you don't like, but like I don't know if there was.
I think just people who had weaknesses to work on.
Alright, so we're gonna say disagree. Jim and Pam had an incredibly toxic relationship. Everything leading up to them being together was good, but once they got married, it felt like a nightmare.
I don't think so.
I don't
think it
recall.
was sweet, and then she had a kid, and no, disagree.
Yeah, I don't really remember anything after that. Like all I can remember is
Whoever wrote this had it in for those two.
I think they're just trying to be like different and edgy because everyone loves Jim and Pam. But I think, well, okay, because after they get married, Jim has that like opportunity in like with that like sports company. I kind of think he should have gone for the company. Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that. I don't think it was a toxic relationship. I think they complemented each other. Andy was the most irritating.
So irritating.
Okay, Andy was the most irritating character on the show, and he made the last few seasons nearly unwatchable.
See, how do you answer that? He was definitely irritating, but
But so
didn't
were a
make
lot
it-
of characters.
Didn't make it unwatchable. Dwight was irritating. Didn't make it unwatchable.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was bad. Also, every time he's like, I went to Cornell and I was on the acapella thing, all I can think about is Zach.
Yeah.
Zach is my brother.
One of your brothers.
One of my brothers. My eldest brother, who went to Stanford and was on the Stanford Mendicants, the acapella group.
Yeah, with red jackets.
Okay, so I'm gonna disagree. Gabe Lewis deserved better and should have gotten his own spin-off. Gabe! Gabe, he dated Erin. He like came in as like a manager or something like that. I think he was like, he had something to do with Kathy Bates. Like, he came into kind of management. Remember, he had like no backbone. It was like really just like,
Yeah. She
okay.
didn't have that much of a presence on it.
I think he deserved better. I don't think he deserved a spin-off though. That would have been weird if he had a spin-off. He didn't have like enough oomph to him to have a spin-off.
Right. So how do you answer that?
I'm gonna say disagree. And finally, the whole show is wildly overrated and isn't even as funny as people say it is. Okay.
It is funny. It was before its time.
Yeah, I think it's not overrated. I think people are just getting obsessed with it right now, and like in the past few years, and that's all they talk about, especially on like dating profiles.
Oh really?
Oh my god, yeah. On like Tinder, Bumble, Hinge, any of those, it's like, I love The Office.
But so people are just, your generation's just discovering it now?
Like in the last, like maybe when I was like in high school, but like younger generations are watching it now and stuff. But like for me, it's like, you know, I always watched it growing up too, so I already had that. But I don't think it's overrated. I think it was like an excellent show.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not everybody's humor, but for my family, it was top tier.
Yeah. Disagree.
Yeah. Wow. Fantastic. Great one. Moving on to the next.